Video Part 8. Hi, Assalamualaikum. This is Evi Sayono. Today on Wednesday, March 4th, 2026 at 11:50 in the morning, I will continue reading a book entitled Teaching English as a Second or Foreign Language, 4th edition. This book is written by Marianne Celce-Murcia, Donna M. Brinton, and Marguerite N. Snow. This book is published by National Geographic Learning, a part of Cengage Learning, Hindley, Boston, 2014. Unit 1, Foundation of Methodology. Chapter 1, An Overview of Language Teaching Methods and Approaches. Marianne Celce-Murcia. The Post-Methods Era. Page 11, Column 1, Paragraph 3 and 4. Based on these 10 guiding macro strategies, Kumaravadivelu, 1994, suggests that teachers should have the independence to design situation-specific micro-strategies or materials and procedures to achieve their desired learning objectives. In brackets, see Brinton, this volume, for specific instructional strategies. Kumaravadivelu, in brackets, 2001-2006, further elaborates on his 1994 paper, acknowledging that this post-methods era is a transitional period and that post-method pedagogy is a work in progress. He argues that language teachers need to become principled pragmaticists, shaping their students' classroom learning through informed teaching and critical reflection. The post-methods teacher is characterized as reflective, autonomous, and self-directed. In brackets, Noonan and Lamb, 1996, and able to elicit authentic pedagogical interaction. In brackets, Van Leer, 1996. Ideally, such teachers will engage in research to refine their practices. In brackets, see also chapters by Murphy and Bailey, this volume. The post-methods teacher-educator moves away from transmitting an established body of knowledge to prospective teachers and instead takes into account their beliefs, voices, and visions to develop their critical thinking skills. The goal is to help them develop their own effective pedagogies that will create meaningful collaboration among learners, teachers, and teacher educators. In brackets, Kumaravadivelu, 2001. Not all applied linguists are fully convinced that the idealistic proposals that have emerged to date in the post-methods era will work in all settings. The post-method era, page 11, column 2, paragraph 1. Adamson, 2004, for example, reviews Kumaravadivelu's 10 macro strategies and notes that this framework might not be applicable where the syllabus and teaching materials are fixed and external examinations are prescribed. In such cases, he feels that teachers may not have sufficient autonomy to implement a post-methods approach. He adds that teachers may also lack access to the professional knowledge that will allow them to develop an approach truly responsive to their learners and their context. Classroom applications. Recall the TESOL TESOL program applicant described in the opening experience section who wanted to discover or develop the one best method to the consternation of the professors on the graduate admissions committee. What is the solution for dealing with this prospective ESL/EFL teacher? The best way for him or her to learn to make wise decisions is to gain knowledge about the various approaches, methods, and frameworks currently available and to identify practices that may prove successful with the learners in the context in which he or she or will be teaching. In brackets, Larson, Freeman, and Anderson, 2011. This chapter's overview just scratches the surface. Further information is available in the remainder of this volume and in many other books, in journal articles, in presentations and workshops at professional conferences and on the internet. There are at least 5 things that our applicant to the MA TESOL program should learn to do to make good pragmatic decisions concerning the judicious application of an approach, a design, or a method, including teaching materials and its techniques or procedures. Number 1. Assess student needs. Why are they learning English? For what purpose? Number 2. Examine the instructional constraints. Time, in brackets, hours per week, days per week, and weeks per term. Class size, in brackets, nature of enrollment. Materials, in brackets, set syllabus and text, or completely open to teacher. And physical factors, in brackets, classroom size, available audio-visual and technological support. Then, decide what and how much can reasonably be taught and how. Number 3. Determine the attitudes, learning styles, and cultural backgrounds of individual students to the extent that this is possible, and develop activities and materials consistent with the findings. Page 12, column 1. Number 4. Identify the discourse genres, speech activities, and text types that the students need to learn so that they can be incorporated into materials and learning activities. Number 5. Determine how the students' language learning will be assessed and incorporate learning activities that stimulate assessment practices into classroom instruction. In the course of doing all this, the applicant, in brackets, having completed his or her training, will be in a position to select the most useful techniques and procedures and to design a productive course of study by drawing on existing research findings and assessing the suitability of available approaches, syllabus or curriculum types, and teaching materials. Clifford Prater, a professor and former colleague of mine, summed up the professional ESL/EFL teacher's responsibility aptly, in brackets, personal communication. Adapt, don't adopt. Our MA program applicant will certainly be in a better position upon graduation to follow Prater's advice if he or she is familiar with the history and the state of the art of our profession, as well as with all the options available to the teacher and his or her learners.